Well, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whichever it is. It's the weekend, and I'm here to talk to you about thoughts and feelings. What are thoughts? Thoughts will drive you crazy. Thoughts will bring you places. It's important that we think. We're not dumb animals. Sometimes the thinking and the thoughts can bring you all the way down. And one negative thought can lead to another. And they feed off each other. The beauty in knowing that is that they can also turn positive, and one positive thought can breed another one. And so the same power of the mind can bring you all the way down. And the same power of the mind can bring you all the way up. It's the same mind. It's the same process. It's called thinking. Now, when we get into feelings, our emotions from down here, we have this feeling, they can stop us in our tracks. They can also motivate us. And we may have a thought about what we feel. And this is where it starts getting complicated. Because a lot of us don't feel a lot. And there's a lot of us don't think too much about it. What I've noticed is by slowing down the day and taking pause moments, I can be here and now. And being here and now stops the racing upstairs. It slows everything down to really understand that I'm here now, I'm alive, I'm breathing, I'm thinking, I'm feeling. And that's a good starting point. And if a day, any day, is getting out of hand, I can pause for a moment and bring it all back to that same place. It's called the here and now. So the power of our mind, coupled with the here and now, can allow me to have a freedom with my emotional well-being, my emotional expression, or just my feeling, what happens, how it comes up for me. Is that groundbreaking news for you today? Maybe. I know it's a process I had to learn. And why would I share? You don't know me. So what makes that, telling you that right now in this video, what makes that significant? The harsh piece that I experienced in my life was the death of my children. And when I say death and dying and bereavement and these things, people go, oh, that's so horrible and harsh. And it is harsh. It's harsh to look at the photographs over there on the wall, my babies, the children that I made, with beautiful mothers, two different moms, different relationships. I'm the common denominator that in both scenarios, they were my son. Two different situations. So when my first son died, it's going to be his birthday this month, and this month is super significant because that's the day I became a daddy for the first time. And of course, I remember this month with that beautiful feeling that I had the day and moment he was born. But I am reminded his birthday's coming, what age he should be, though he died at 15. Even that alone, it's hard to think about. It's hard to have feelings in a positive light when it comes to having in at the grave, luring Dara to his final resting place. It's also a shitty memory to remember having to see Patrick lowered to his final resting place. 2 occasions, 2 times that I was the guy at the graveside watching his sons be buried. And now I go back to about what I learned in the process of my thought process and my emotional feeling, and where I am today, having learned that the here and now is most important. I can reflect on the memories of their dying. And I can also reflect on the memory of the feeling that I had the day Darrow was born. 1996 he was born. So it's quite a number of years ago. And I would love nothing more than to be celebrating his 27th birthday. But he died at 15, so it's 12 years. This year will be 12 years that he's gone. And in those 12 years, that's the process that brought me to learn about the importance of the power of our mind and how and what we feel and being here and now. And that little bit of backstory becomes less significant, or the significance of our backstory becomes less and less when we focus more and more on now, today. I'm not saying that your own tragedy, your own feelings are insignificant. No. What I'm saying is when you begin to understand or have a willingness to feel and think in the here and now, yes, those strong feelings and memories subside and become less significant. I will never forget that my children were here with me and have passed away. Never. What I will do, though, and what I've learned in this journey, is to know that here and now is what is important. Today, my thinking, my emotion, my spiritual all-over being. You may look at this video and say, who is this guy? What's going on? Well, I just told you. You're looking at a guy who has walked through hell, who has questioned every inch of life, every essence of being, and come to realize in the learning curve, path, journey, that here and now is the most important moment in my life. So wherever your here and now is today, I want you to take a moment and check what's going on. And see, do you need to stop negative thinking? Are you emotionally suppressing? Do you need to take the lid off and let it come out? Let the tears flow. It's not weakness. It's part of life. If you're feeling it, you're meant to feel it. If you're thinking it, that could be constructed somehow. Take a pause moment. Breathe it out a couple of times a day. They're simple methods to walk through the fires of hell and come out the other side and know that you are a long ways along from where you were, just by being present now. That's all it takes. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope November brings you something wonderful. And I wish for you the best. You can find me at Two Sons Too Many. 2, TWO, Sons, SONS, TOO, Many. That was a memoir I wrote about my life. And when people said to me, to lose one child is too much, it clicked with me. It is too much for any parent. And for me, to lose 2 sons has been too many. Like, share, follow, all the good stuff, all that marketing stuff that everybody does in videos, posting to reels and around the internet and YouTube or wherever. Have a great weekend. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you and look forward to hearing your comments.